Nothing new here. Beautiful. All right, now we're going to talk to... What is Oakbow doing in here? Oh, there's Second What's up, dude? Brought some relics. Nice, nice. Okay. Found shards of an ancient artifact. Nothing new.
That is not far.
Now we're going to sell, buy a bunch of BP, and then go to the tavern and talk to our boy there. Yep. Has the inventory restocked yet for Hasuf? Is there anything I want to buy from him? I'm going to take a look. Thank you for picking a shop that ships to Denmark. Love it. Going to enjoy that t-shirt very much. Thank you, Wolfnox. Appreciate you ordering it, dude. Big thanks to everyone who is ordering our limited edition shirt. If you want to take a look at that, it's at ko.tv/shirt. And a big thanks for everyone who's checking it out. We've got 2 limited shirts coming up very soon as well, so be sure to check back.
I need to concentrate. Becoming distracted leads to becoming dismembered.
I think the big hint that he is updated is his belts. If we look at the belts, and there's a bunch of +4 belts. Oh, look. He's got +6 belts now. Oh, shit. Maybe he did update. Oh, yeah. I think he updated. Okay. Necklace of the Eternal Hunter? Oh, no. So the belts are good. I'm trying to think if there's anything else we want from him, though. I don't think there's anything I really want to buy from him for a while. Oh, I could buy some more camping supplies. Because we're going to need that for where we're going. That might be good to do that early. Vengeance of the Meek. It's a sling staff. Yeah, thanks. Don't need the Crimson Counselor. I am going to keep the Braces of Armor +5. We have 73 moderate health pots. Whoa. We have 2 lesser restoration pots. We have 3 lesser restoration scrolls. Okay, we can always give Tristan a bunch of restoration stuff, so that's not a big deal. Okay. Let's buy some BP. Oh, God. Boop. Great. Okay, let's hit the tavern. Use them when Tristan runs out of channeling and healing spells. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Yep. And trust me, in my last playthrough, one of the hardest things in the game, actually kind of by far, was the place that I'm going to for this act. It is an extremely difficult dungeon, and it's big and it's long. So yeah, those pots will most likely disappear pretty quick. Also, boom. Oh, Zaban, I'm good. Thank you, man. Thank you. Save it. Did I not do the event? I must have loaded a save before it. Yeah, I don't have the letter. I'm supposed to have a letter from the dude. I guess I scummed before I did it. I'm gonna go grab it real quick. I must have taken the save before it. Yeah, yeah. It's right there, right? Well, damn. My bad, dudes. I messed up. To get to it from here is 1 day, 10 hours. To get to it from here is 1 day, 9 hours. So we save an hour. Okay, let's do it. I mean, we got to do this. I'm sorry, dudes. That was really dumb of me. That was dumb. Yeah, so about saving those 3 days with a teleport, right? Well, at least they made up for my dumb mistake, I guess. About that time you saved. Yeah. About that.
I need to catch my breath.
Yep. New settler opportunity. Valerie, 7 days. Do it live. Okay.
May we have a moment of respite?
There it is. That's what we need right there. Okay. Let's go back to here. I think it may be faster to cut out this way. Let me just see real quick.
We should gather our strength.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, let's go back to here. Well, maybe? I mean, it's so much faster in the plains. Ah, it goes way too far north. Shit. Oh, Dr. Eagles. Man, I wish we could ban people twice sometime. Good job, Dr. Eagles, though. That was really good. That was really fast. Proud of you, bud. Knobber? Whoa.
Not tired. Legs.
A small but well-armed group moves across the flatlands. Tattoos, leather, and fur clothing. Bone amulets at their belts. These are barbarians. Kelids, to be precise. Probably from neighboring Numeria and Oh, Francis Fluffenstein. Hey, Co. This is 5 years. To be honest, I've only watched you every day for the first 2 years and then lurked the past 3 years. I'll be ending my streak now, but will always be here lurking and from time to time throw a Twitch Prime sub at you. Good vibes from Francis Fluffenstein. Thank you, Francis. Appreciate it, buddy, and thank you for your 5 years, dude. Hope whatever chapter you're opening up in your life is fun for you. Thanks, man. Who are you, then? What do you want? Look at that woman. I think she needs help. Tristian whispers, pointing out one of the barbarians who looks to be quite ill. The barbarians watch you sternly, their hands still on their weapons. One of your people seems to be sick. Can I help? Oh, share food with the barbarians. We're not here to fight. Let's share some bread and have a chat. The barbarian sniffs the food cautiously, then tastes small pieces for poison. Once they're certain it's safe, they begin to eat. After swallowing some bread, Nobber wipes his lips. So you want to chat, huh? Sure, why not? I'm Nobber. We're from Numeria, part of the Tiger Lord's tribe. We're just minding our own business here, not looking to pick a fight. We don't want any trouble, and we're not after anyone. One of your people seems to be sick. Can I help? A woman steps forward, trying to control her heavy coughing. That'd be welcome. The woman starts coughing again and splits blue phlegm on the ground. I caught blue spit somewhere in the Barrens. I can pay for healing in gold. I've never seen such an unusual disease. Neutral good. Hear the barbarian. No charge. No, none of that. We're not beggars, and we're not out for charity. The barbarian woman forces several coins into her hand. After you heal the woman's disease, she breathes in deeply, relishing the sensation. Wow, thank you. It was a nasty thing, let me tell you. Won't let you take breath in or let gases out. Tristian sighs, relieved. Praise Sarenrae. This affliction responds to regular magic. I would not have been surprised if such strange symptoms were resistant to common methods of curing. Though, had that been the case, I'm certain you would have found a way to manage it. Oh, very cool, Francis. Well, hey, I'd say that's a pretty good reason. Thanks, man. You're pretty far from home. Not so far. The Tiger Lords travel around a lot. From the World Wound to Iobaria. Hell, these lands were once practically home to us. We used to clear them damned Fae from the Gnaw Marshes on a regular basis. Now we're here again. That's normal life, you see. You never know where you're going to find yourself tomorrow. Do you know anything about the situation at Varnhold? Never heard of it. Whatever's going on there, we got nothing to do with it. What are you searching for? No idea, really. Dugath just said we should search for caves and ancient ruins, and he'd tell us what we were looking for. You asked me, we're just wasting time out here, but Chieftain knows best. Now those are what I call good assistants. Dutiful, prompt, and aware of their own intellectual limitations. Why can't I ever get assistants like that? Maybe I should have pursued a career as a barbarian chieftain. Hey, Bodomingo. Who's Dugath? An old cleric. He's seen a lot. He knows a lot. It seems like he's the only one who has any idea what the hell we're looking out for here. Are you the only group of Numerians here? You kidding? Of course not. Our main camp is over the hills there. If you're feeling gutsy, come pay us a visit. Have you found anything interesting in the area? I wish. We've been searching this area for days now, but all we found was a cave with some grime-faced half-men. No ancient ruin, no treasure, not a damn thing. Tell me about Numeria. I hate that question. Well, Numeria is a hard land made for hard people. Ages ago, stars rained from the sky and left a bunch of chunks of sky metal across the land. Some as small as your finger, others big like a mountain. Lots of chunks just sit still and do nothing, and we mine them for adamantine. Adamantine? Others make monsters, or diseases, or radiation, and stuff like that. Technicology. You don't like technology? Why would I? Bad enough it brings us so much trouble on its own, but it also attracts villains from all over Avestan, like flies to a steaming pile of shit. That technically alone, ugh. Tell me about your tribe. Thank you for it, and safe travels. Okay, well that was good, and we got a location on our map. So that works. Hey, thank you to whoever someone was that just bought a shirt off our new store. Thank you.
In due time.
All right. Oh, we can't go this way. This way? Lady Ivory says, I got my Kofi. How do you like it? What do you think? Do. Man, a lot of random stuff here. Yoink. Yoink. Great. That's a fun bug with the pets. Eventually it works. Crow people with the gifted sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
We should gather our strength.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping that this road would not have the mountain stuff with it. That's the whole reason I was doing that. Damn it.
May we have a
Lay-sai.
moment of...
Not used to light enemies on fire first.
Boom. We good? Nope.
Repent.
Everyone's so tired right now. Okay, how are we getting out of here?
So weak. Stomach empty.
Maybe this way? No. Maybe this way? Maybe up here? Probably up here. Legs weak. Stomach empty. Yeah, I'm hoping we can get out up here. We may not be able to. We're really, really slow right now because we're kind of super encumbered. kind of, sort of, mega, super encumbered right now. I'm trying to make it home before we have to rest. Go to the Kelid camp first? Why? Am I passing on loot? Oh, no, of course not. This game is just amazing, and it makes it so when you leave a map, it shows you all the loot from all the corpses on the map. So am I leaving loot? No, not at all. We're just about to get a bunch of loot. Yeah. Oh, we get a free rest there? Okay, well, we can do that. See, here's all the loot. And now I can just hit collect all. Boop. So nice. It's like this game knows me on a spiritual level. Yeah. Okay. So what I guess we'll do is we'll go to the Kelid camp.
I need to catch my breath.
Okay, that's been connected. So let's go back to here, and we'll do a free rest, and we'll talk to the barbarians, and then we'll go back to here, warp over, and do our friend's quest, and then we'll go from there. Actually, you know what?
We should gather our strength.
There we go. Oh, I can't move through it. Oh, I can claim it, though. Nice. I want to go over here. Man, look at all these places to explore. Over here. Oh my god. We got to be real careful doing these fights because I'm like, my guys are falling over dead tired right now. What?
May we have a moment of
That's a
respite?
giant. A giant that's feared.
A clever ploy.
Oh, strength damage. Damn, girl. Ouch.
Not tired. Legs weak. Stomach empty.
Okay, I can't
All
loot
according
him.
to
Did he
plan.
drop any loot? Really? Really? 2 gold leather armor? Whoa, slow down there, buddy. I mean, we don't want to give me too much loot. Oh, man.
I tire.
Oh my god, it's so nice moving on the plains. Jesus. Freedom at any cost. Go get him, storyteller. Cool. Alright, save it. And let's go.
I need to catch my breath.
Trust me, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, it's beer time. Oh. I don't have any beer up here. I have to go get some. Whoa. On the low grounds among the hills, some Numerian barbarians had set up camp. While obviously set up recently as a place of rest, it was thoroughly constructed. Along with the stake palisades, the Numerians have reinforced their camp with a deep moat. Spotting the body of some unlucky thief at the bottom, it seems they made a good call. Guarding the entrance was our old acquaintance Nobber, the man whose group we met in the hills previously. While his greeting was none too friendly, he did invite us to enter and led us to meet his leader. We were led to a man named Dugath, a middle-aged Kelid with a gorgeous mane. Once charcoal black, now salt and pepper, as well as bronze skin, hardened by the sun, wind, and time to the point where it almost looked like oak bark. Speaking with assertive tones, he invited us to dine with the Tiger Lords. That was the name of their tribe, and spend the night in their camp. Any business we might have with the tribe, he said, can be discussed in the morning once everyone was rested and refreshed. Not wanting to offend the barbarians, who'd proven to be commendably hospitable, we accepted the invitation. Within minutes, we were seated by the bonfire with goblets in our hands. As guests, our goblets were wrought of skillfully decorated silver, with intricate carvings depicting scenes of battle. Be on guard, Jubilas whispered in the Baron's ear. These savages can be extremely touchy. Follow my example, and you may avoid offending them. And an offended Numerian is a bloodthirsty Numerian. The cupbearer filled everyone's goblet with wine. When Dugath raised his cup, officially starting the feast, the Baron placed his faith in Jubilast and followed his example. To my utter surprise, our gnome friend spilled his wine on the ground, and the Baron followed his example. I thought the Numerians would be enraged, but they all followed suit. It was apparently a barbarian tradition, offering the first cup to the spirits. They poured a little out. Only after the cupbearer filled their goblets again did the Numerians start to drink, and so did we. The main course, unsurprisingly, was meat! While hunting in the hills, the Numerians had killed a deer and 2 wild boars, all now roasting over an open fire. As the tribe's guests, we were offered the best pieces. Fierce in battle, the Numerians were equally fierce at the table. They frantically tore the meat apart with knives, bare hands, and teeth, as though attacking the throats of their worst enemies rather than eating roast venison. Only one camp inhabitant didn't join the dinner. From the festivities, a slim woman wrapped in a gray cloak sat alone, her face hidden behind a piece of cloth. She was so quiet and still that at first the Baron didn't realize she was a living being at all. The Baron asked the Tiger Lords who she was. I don't want to demand she be invited to the table. That's not our place. But I do want to know who she is. Glancing cautiously between Dugath and the woman, one Numerian explained that the woman was one of the defaced sisters, half priestess, half wizard. While they may travel along with the Numerians, they never ate at the same table. Judging by the tones the barbarians used when speaking of the woman, it was easy to tell that none of them held any warm feelings towards the defaced sisters. After everyone had eaten their fill, it was time for entertainment. The barbarians began singing a drawling song in their guttural language known as Halit. Later, one of the Numerians exclaimed that it was a ballad about a brother and a sister who defeated a huge metal spider. The song that followed was a comedic piece about the adventures of a stupid werewolf. The Numerians all sang it together. It was clear that each of them knew that one by heart. Most everybody clapped to the rhythm, though some thumped their knife handles on the table on their shields, as one skilled person accompanied the song on a vargan.
Applause,
Once the song was over, Dugath appealed to his guests, us, to surprise our hosts. The Baron decided our best choice would be the tale of how we defeated the Stag Lord. Our tale of battle and heroic deeds was just what the barbarians were looking for. They listened eagerly, chimed in on each detail, and laughed and clapped at the most epic moments. Even Dugath found himself smiling and nodding as he listened to our story. Finally, the drinking and singing came to an end. Only bones remained from the feast, and the bonfire had burned down to ash. Satisfied, the Numerians retired to their tents. Saving game is impossible!
Thank you. I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
As you approach a barbarian leader, you can't help but overhear part of the conversation with a woman you recognize from the feast. Her face remains hidden, and she sounds extremely worried. So it's important to mention, she wasn't talking to us just then. She was talking to Dugath.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead. Ask Armagh to give the order. Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Numeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
I love Dugath. You'll see why later.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here from the start. But you didn't come here for him, did you? You came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
Nice.
Dugath.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to help you? If you can afford their rates, that is. As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive, and well, and as soon as possible.
The woman leaves sobbing. Dugath turns to you. Good morning. Well, let's get down to business, shall we? Introductions aren't necessary, Baron. I know who you are. Let's discuss how we can be useful to one another. Do you know me? How?
How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies. Hard to miss someone like you. dragging this green beast around like another compatriot.
Is he talking about Knock Knock?
These long shanks know Knock Knock already. That is good. Fame is rising already. Just a tad more, and Knock Knock will be a real hero.
Who's that woman?
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
Do you know anything about what happened in Varnhold?
Varnhold, huh? Isn't that the village Megar Varn got from the Ristovik sword lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, but not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know.
Okay, so the Kellids are not overtly involved. There's a whole army of you here. How did you manage to get so far?
None of your business, actually. But just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your lands without permission, I'll answer. It was magic. The sisters opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria. Gorham witnessed my words. I'm no coward, but I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms than use that damned tunnel again. It was strange, wrong, just like those witches themselves.
So how can we be useful to each other?
I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict. Search the location and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say, by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever. Mark my word, Baron. The Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them.
So if you could help the sisters find what they're looking for, or kill them, we're good. What are you looking for here?
I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as soon as possible.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Uh-oh.
Don't confuse our chieftains with your kings, knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around.
I like these guys.
Liege. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth.
See, that's how all leaders should be, man. People don't live to serve leaders. Leaders live to serve the people. That is like a lost art these days. How'd it go? Did you find anything of interest?
If we did, do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a Spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower,
so wait, did they chase out the Spriggans?
As the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death.
Huh, okay.
Ask away, why not? I don't promise I'll answer, though.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm Dugath, son
little laugh.
of Gordir and Harith Threefingers from the Tiger Lords tribe. My entire life, I've served Gorham, first on the battlefield.
While he's talking, I'm gonna get more beer.
And later with prayer as well. I've fought in battles all across the River Kingdoms. In Yoberia, Gold, Ustalev. My price is high, my hand is steady, and my sword is deadly.